In order to answer this question, we have to make some thoughts about how the SRI was developed. And we have to consider the fact that the SRI was firstly adopted in the Energy Performance of Buildings Directive, a European directive, which is especially for the energy efficiency of buildings. So taking this into consideration, we can realize directly that there is a direct relation between the smartness of buildings and the energy efficiency of buildings. So the SRI is actually based in 3 pillars, and one of these pillars is the enhancement of the energy efficiency of buildings. So by upgrading the smartness of buildings, we actually aim to also improve the energy efficiency of the buildings. Now, in this case, there is a challenge, and the challenge is that we need to shift from subjective to objective terms. As of now, smartness of buildings was a subjective term. We used to say a smart building, but we were not able to give the IQ of the building, to say how smart the building is, to say if a building is smarter or less smart. The SRI comes to give answers to this question. It comes to quantify the smartness of buildings and at the same time to link the enhancement of the smartness of buildings with the energy efficiency of buildings. We have appropriate European standards where we can quantify this relation, where we can link the improvement of the smartness of buildings with the decrease in the energy efficiency, in the energy consumption, and in the improvement of the energy efficiency. And of course, it goes without saying that when we discuss about the smartness improvement of buildings, at the same time, we also link the smartness improvement with the energy efficiency of buildings. So as of now, we have announced 2 methodologies for the SRI. That is the method A and the method B. Both methodologies are asset-based methodologies. That is, we define the smartness of buildings just by considering what equipment we have installed and the level of automation and control systems, of the smartness of the automation and control systems that we have installed in a building. The main challenge for the near future is to develop the operational SRI method, that is the method C. The main challenge for the future is to be able to define how smart a building is by measuring its actual performance and by assessing its operational performance. The development of the method C addresses many challenges, and it is a fact that in the following years we will need to address these questions and to define exactly how we can quantify the smartness of a building based on its actual performance and not just by assessing the assets which are installed equipment which is installed in a building. In order to address this question, we have to consider the significance of the industry for the development of the SRI. We have to admit that in the recent years, EU BAG and in general, the industry of automation and control, the European industry of automation and control, had a significant input for the development of the methodology. The challenges for the near future is for the automation and control systems to adapt their performance to the needs of the SRI. That is, since we have the asset methodologies and we know more or less what the required functionalities are to define the smartness of the buildings, we also need to have equipment which adapts its technical specifications with the needs of the SRI. This is a challenge for the near future, and given the significant participation of the industry in the development of this methodology, this is something that we anticipate to see in the near future.